This might be a hot take, but staying in your hometown is really the easiest way to stay single for the rest of your life. Like, you know everybody's doing the same thing. And if it didn't work at this point, you're just settling for the guy you've known since high school who's literally been the same for 10 years. Or so I thought. It's a random Tuesday. I'm out shopping at Marshall's. I actually got this jacket. $19.99, great deal. So all of a sudden, I feel my phone vibrating in my jacket pocket. I look and it's my good friend Lauren. Now, me and Lauren went to high school together. She still lives in our hometown. I'm like an hour outside of our hometown in a bigger city. So I answer the phone. I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? She's like, oh, nothing. Like, I wanted to tell you something. Now, what she says, I didn't expect Lauren to say in a million years, because it's just not her. She's like, I think I met somebody. I'm like, met somebody, like friend, boyfriend, like, what do you mean? She's like, no, like I met this really cool guy and you know him. I'm like, oh, really? Who is it? She's like, it's Andrew. Now, I don't know many Andrews. I know two Andrews. One, this guy I met on vacation when I was 11 years old and literally thought he was the love of my life. And then two, this Andrew we both knew from high school, who freshman year of college threw this huge party at his parents' house. They found out about it and cut him off of everything. Like, don't pay for nothing anymore. And he's been down bad ever since. So I said to Lauren, I'm like, okay, the only Andrew I can think of is Party House Andrew. Is it that one? And she's like, yeah, but like he's changed so much. Like he's not the same as he used to be. I'm like, okay, changed how? Because last time I remember he was driving a beater car, was barely doing anything, living in his parents' basement. Like, you know, you got a good job. You're doing well for yourself. You don't need to be messing with that. Don't do this out of comfort. She's like, no, like we're going on a date tonight and I'm telling you, like he's a changed person. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all have fun on your date. Now I'm laying on the couch watching White Chicks, having a great time. And I finally hear my phone ring around 9:30, 10 o'clock. And of course it's Lauren. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, girl, y'all were together for a minute. How was the date? She's like, Lala, I'm telling you, I don't know when the last time I've spent 4 hours with a man and actually enjoyed myself. I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong about that, but spill everything. I need to know what happened. She's like, okay, well, as soon as I get there, he had flowers for me. We went to a nice restaurant. And remember that 1998 Nissan he used to drive? I'm like, yeah, girl, the beater, the whole town remembers it because you could hear it a mile away. She's like, yeah, well, he does not drive that anymore. He had a super nice car. He had a watch, like a nice watch, nice clothes. Like, he looked so put together. I'm like, girl, is this the same Andrew we really met back in high school, college? Like, is this the same dude or are you playing? She's like, no, this is really him. Like, he's just done a lot of work over these last couple of years. Like, he was telling me he was in $70K debt because his parents didn't pay for his college. He was only making $48K a year because he was teaching. Like, he was stuck in his parents' basement, not saving any money. And he literally flipped all of that around. I'm like, yo, okay, that's really, really good. But like, what does he do for work? It must be a great job. And she goes, that's the problem. Like, what do you mean that's the problem? She's like, well, when I asked what he does, he said, I'll just have to find out. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, that might be a slight red flag. She's like, yeah, I know. I don't know. But we ended up talking about you. And I told him how we should all go out to dinner. Now, why you bring me into this? I'm like, girl, you know what? I do want to see this new and improved Andrew. So I'm like, you know what? I'll come. Let's all do something. So we hang up the phone. Next time we all hang out, I'm truly flabbergasted. So that week, I drive an hour back to my hometown. I'm like, okay, should I bring a little date with me or should I just third wheel it? I'm like, you know what? I know both of them. I'm gonna just third wheel it. So I get there with Lauren and I'm like, so what are we gonna do? And she's like, well, he invited us to like this cute little pizzeria thing. I'm like, okay, cool. He's just gonna meet us there? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, great. Wasn't expecting this at all. So we get to this pizzeria, me and Lauren, and 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by. I'm like, bro, where is buddy? This is weird. Shockingly, he comes around the back kitchen, like in clothing where you would think he's like a chef or an employee. So we're like, did he just invite us to his job? Is this what he does? And he comes around and he's like, oh, hey guys, I'm so glad you were able to make it to my pizzeria. We're like, your pizzeria? He's like, yeah, like this is my place. I wanted to open something cute up in the community. Like this is where I spend all my time. We're like, oh, thinking, so this is where you make your money, huh? So I'm like, oh, good for you. Like, that's awesome that you started that. Like, I bet like it's doing really well. It seems to be. And he's like, yeah, I mean, it's early and honestly, like I don't make much money from it. It's slightly profitable. I have to pay out all my employees, buy out all the materials with the money. So it's just something that'll grow. I'm like, oh, okay, back to square one. We still don't know how you make this money. To have all these nice things and completely revert your life. So we end up getting a table. Andrew's telling them to bring everything out for us to try, like this different kind of garlic bread, these different sauces. The pizza finally comes out and it is fire. I'm thinking in my head, I will definitely be coming back here. So we're talking about high school memories. We're talking about stuff that happened in college. But the question that is still burning in my mind is, how did you literally flip your entire life around? It's still not making sense. What do you do and how are you getting money? So I want to subtly slide that in here, but I don't know how to ask it. So I'm like, let me try something. So I'm just like, oh, this pizzeria is super nice. Like, it's a great business to start. Like, do you have other things that you do? Is there other things that got this started? And he's like, that's a great question. Actually, I do have another business. So I'm all ears. He's like, yeah, I have this car rental business. I'm like, oh, car rentals? He's like, yeah, that's the first thing I started. I'm thinking, not to be rude, but like, don't you need money to even start that? Like, where did you get the first set of money? He's like, oh, well, I had a little job. I was saving up, living with my parents, but it was really this Pay Me app that got me to save like $800 extra a month. I'm like, Pay Me? I've definitely heard of that. How did that even work? He's like, yeah, you file claims against these companies, and once they settle, you get like random payouts. So he's saying he was getting like $200 a week payouts, saving all that money, and then use the money to buy a car, to start this business and literally change his life. So I'm like, yo, is it really that easy though? You just get the app and file these claims? He's like, yeah, you should definitely try it. So I'm like, okay, cool. We finish talking. I go home. That next week, I download the app. Because I'm like, you know what? I could use some extra money. So I start using it. And I text Lauren, I'm like, girl, Andrew wasn't lying about this app. I'm getting random $30 payouts, $50 payouts, $60 payouts. Like, this really works. She's like, yeah, like, that's awesome. Like, I told you, like, he's a completely different person now. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I might have to go back to my hometown, spin the block and see who's been doing some changes too. Now, I'm thinking, you know what? Lauren found the love of her life. Everything's going great. But mind you, it's only been like a month, okay? It's only been a month, and I get a text from a number. I don't know who it is, but it says, hey, this is Andrew. Can I call you quick? So now I'm worried. I'm thinking, what's going on? This has to be like you know what it is, like everything's so good, and then all of a sudden it's not. This is that point. Too good to be true. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead, call me. So he calls me, I answer the phone. And Andrew's like, I've been wanting to ask you this for a minute now, but I just didn't know how to say it. Like, it makes me nervous. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, I want you to help me with this engagement thing for Lauren. Engagement?